Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Vet07, and today we're going to be showcasing Buddha and OPE, but first we're going to start with Buddha, and we're also going to check the damage. Now, I will show you the transformation right now. There's a little animation, sparks, and then you transform. Kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan shifting, which is quite cool. Let's go ahead and showcase the moves now. So, Divine Imprint, pretty cool. Just like a bubble. I don't know how similar this is to Block Shirts, by the way, but if somebody could let me know. Did they copy Block Shirts? Because I actually don't know. And one more time for you. There we go. Heavenly Shot, holding animation, and it shoots like 3 projectiles out. Also, holding animation for this one as well, I forgot to show you. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do Celestial Beam. So holding animation, pretty dang sick. And then it's like a Kamehameha. Looks pretty good. So Heavenly Shot one more time. There's like a few projectiles, and the projectiles look really good. Of course, here's our last ability, which is Scared Temple, or Sacred Temple, my bad. You jump up in the air and slam back down. So now there is a thing with this fruit, as you can see, it has a force bar, if I can click back on it. So there is a force bar, and now the force bar does go up when you damage. Also, I will show the M1s and the force here in a second. So the M1s first. 3,800 per M1. Full combo of M1s. My bad, let me do that one more time. Full combo of M1s is actually pretty dang strong. Okay, now that is full M1. Okay, so 11,000 damage M1. Also, we have a bunch of orbs around me. And I'm pretty sure it heals me, so let me take some damage really quick. It also makes me do a little bit more damage, I believe. If not a little bit more damage, it's about the same. I can't tell. But we are taking some damage. We definitely do have some damage reduction here. So once the force goes all the way, I want to see if it will heal us. Okay, so now that they're gone, okay, so see, I'm taking a lot more damage. So while you have the orbs up, you have a bunch of damage reduction. So you basically have a bunch of damage reduction once you get enough force. And then basically, in terms of damage, the damage is all right in terms of the moves. The M1s are really good. The M1s make it a good fruit, except you cannot use your sword or melee, which makes this quite bad, actually, but it is still cool. If you're interested in Buddha, it's about 400 gems, I believe. It's not very expensive, but it's a cool fruit. Just wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so on to the one that everybody's been, I'm assuming, waiting for. So control, there's 2 things you could do with the room, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate those really quick. So if you tap it, you just get a big room. Here's the size. It's pretty dang big. I want to say it's bigger than the Unawakened. It also looks really, really nice and just clean. So let me take this down really quick, and I'll show you the other variation of the room. So if you hold it, I'm sure you can't see it, but if you hold it, it basically gets a little bit smaller in your hand, and you could place it places. The room is smaller, but at least you could place it in front of you. I don't see why you could do this when you could just dash and then click it, because the room does get smaller. But it's just there. Alright, so for the first ability for the showcase, Stonecraft, picks up a few rocks and just throws them at your cursor. Really good cooldown, and we'll go over damage here in a second. So Electro Heart is nothing to do with hearts, but it just looks cool. So I'm sure it's hard to see, but basically it sends like these electrical shocks all the way to the edge of your room, like all the way to the other side. So let me go all the way over here, right, and use right here. And it went all the way down there. It's really, really long range. One more time. Pretty good. And then Stonecraft, of course. Okay, so while recording this video, I just found out something really crazy. If you hold your electric heart, there's a different variation. And now I have his heart. Holy crap. So what's the heart do? 11k. Yo, okay, so you actually can take his heart. I was completely wrong. I didn't know that. So if you just tap it, long range electrical shock thing, if you hold it, you get to basically get his heart. It does 5,000 damage on top of these, so basically 17,000 damage in total. That's really cool. Also, holding animation for the rock, and then I don't believe there's any special holding it or anything special if you hold it. Task Pillar, go ahead and use it right here. It's the same. It's pretty sick though. Can't hold that move. It's a teleport, and I'll use this one more time. So here's the heart. Okay, I didn't get to use it because you hit me. Okay, so here's the heart one more time. Stole his heart, and then here's what it looks like in my hand. Just a heart. Okay, and then also Task Pillar one more time. Pretty dang sick. And then of course Blink. Blink is very, very satisfying. Very fast as well. And then of course the last ability. Now let me take the room down because there is something very special with this. Okay, so basically, let me zoom in really quick for you guys so you can see this epic animation. So if you basically use this ability without the room, It looks really sick. You do like a bunch of cuts in front of you, and then you do a bunch of slashes. It looks really, really good. And let me do that one more time for you guys. So here it is again, and then a few slashes. It looks so sick. And then of course, there is something special when it comes to this inside the room. So once we open up our room, we'll go ahead and use Fusion Cut right now. So in terms of the AoE and range, it has a lot of range and AoE. So we just hit, from over here, we hit these two guys, and this guy even, that was standing all the way in the back. It has very, very good range and very good AoE. But there's something special. If there's only one guy, it pulls them. And then it also does, you know, the animation then. So you could pull somebody with it, and it seems like they're just stuck right in front of me. And then it also just does the normal move. But it seems like if you use the move in general, or sorry, excuse me, if you use it to pull somebody, it takes away your dodge. So I'll show you that really quick. So here we go. It's gonna take my dodge away. I pull him. It's gonna take my dodge away. Just kidding, it didn't. Okay, if I equip my what's it called, my hockey, it should take away my, there we go, took away my dodge, and I'm hitting him. It didn't pull him for some reason. I don't understand. I think he got bugged right there, but anyways, you get the point. It will pull and then take your dodge. Also, in terms of moves that can be used in the air, because this is probably going to be used for PvP, it goes to the nearest floor basically for the thing. It likes to go down, so that move isn't really good for the air. Electrical Heart. If you hold it, you could use it at the edge of your room, and if you have your cursor on top of somebody, you probably could use it then. Here's it's just normal. It goes straight to the. My bad. All right, so if you just use it normally, it goes straight to the floor, all the way across your room. Task Pillar. It does not work in the air, I believe. Oh, it does. So it actually does. Okay, that's really good then. Blink works in, just sends you straight to the floor basically, and then of course Fusion Cut does work in the air. It took my dodge, and didn't. What the heck? It didn't even pull anybody. It took my dodge. So now for the damage, I have basically maxed stat in terms of fruit, and then I'm also using crab armor, which is no buff. So let's go ahead and test the M1s first. Full M1 combo, 12,000. So not bad, pretty good actually for M1s. And then we're gonna go ahead and full combo this right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in so I can actually attack the floor, and then let's go. So first we're gonna start with this. Then we're gonna back up, use this. Heavenly Shot, and then Divine Temple. 60,000. He did die, but it seemed like it was on the last tick. So it does around 60,000, maybe 61,000. 61,000 is pretty solid. It also has M1s, but you can't use your sword and you can't use your melee. So this fruit is actually one of the worst, one of the worst awakens in the game. It is really sick though. Alright, so time for the OPE damage test. So we're going to go ahead and hold Electro Heart because it does more damage, but we're going to do that right after Fusion Cut. So we're going to go ahead and pull him Fusion Cut. And now we're going to hold this at the floor, grab his heart. We're going to go ahead and click Y. Task Pillar right here, and that should be full combo. 67,000 damage with really good cooldowns. This fruit is really, really good, I'll be honest. Now, I think this might actually be meta DPS. I think this fruit is insanely strong, and I think this fruit is meta PvP, meta DPS. I haven't confirmed, but it seems like a lot of stuff in this update actually got tuned back just a tiny bit. Not a lot, but a lot of stuff did get tuned back just a tiny bit. Especially a lot with the swords, which we'll go over in another video. But control, really, really good fruit. I would recommend. Good for PvP, good for grinding, good for everything. It's definitely meta. I like this fruit a lot, and I think it's really sick. So maybe I'm just glazing a tiny bit, but it is really good in terms of damage. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and sub for more. Also, perma dough at 10,000 subs. So go ahead and like and subscribe for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.